Yeah, I did change, and I'm really glad I changed.
This one's wife, the domain Duchess. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. This one's wife, driven by her narcissism, saw her elevation to the royal family not as something that she was extremely lucky to have achieved, but her God-given right. Furthermore, her narcissism dictated to her that it was the platform that would allow her to get to the position that she is entitled to, namely international fame and wealth. She had no interest in the concept of service, despite her remark of service is universal. She had no interest in putting in the hard yards of listening to people telling you about how they make chocolate digestives or what a particular rescue pup likes to eat. It was all about being seen. It was all about then utilizing the newfound fame that she had and title so that she could then assert control elsewhere and access the residual benefit of facade management and money. She barely did anything as a working royal and soon caused plenty of problems, which resulted in the establishment that is the royal family putting its foot down and simply telling her, no, you're not doing that. Like a petulant teenager, and more accurately as a mid-range narcissist, that threat to her control was insurmountable for her in terms of a direct approach, which then caused her to throw her rattle out of the pram, put on her victimhood, and depart, claiming that she was driven out as a consequence of not being supported when she had suicidal ideation, and that she was alarmed at the racist comments that took place in relation to speculation about her son's skin colour. It soon became apparent that many people didn't believe the horseshit that she was coming out with, but off she flounced to Canada and then the United States. Plenty of people eventually have seen through her, understanding that she is a narcissist, understanding that that means that she's only in it for herself, that everything that she does when it comes to another person is driven by self-interest. People, as a consequence of the access to my work, understand now that it is the prime aims, that it is the destination for everything that she does: control, fuel, character traits, and residual benefits. There were those that gave her the benefit of the doubt early on when she joined the royal family. It's a cultural difference. It's hard to assimilate into the institution with its conventions. All of that is accurate, but not in relation to her. Her problem with assimilation was as a consequence of her narcissism. And it just shows the way that she regarded her status within the royal family and her elevation to joining it as simply a device that was there for her own financial betterment. What am I making reference to? Well, somebody, and it's not clear who it is, has pulled together a document which details all of the domain names purchased and registered by this one's wife. Likely, somebody has done it on her instruction, but the person has accessed the appropriate registers to find the precise times and dates as to when this has been done, and has helpfully cross-referenced that with information about what was happening at the time. And it's particularly insightful, and it shows the way that this one's wife is exploitative with regard to the situation and how she could never have operated within the royal family. The way that she did not comprehend the notion of service, of discretion, of behaving in a circumspect manner, but rather she was just out for herself and utilized, driven by her narcissism, the status and title that she got for the purposes of wanting to ensure that she could use that in a way that was commercial. Because for this somatic narcissist, the issue of money is hugely important. On the 30th of October 2016, Prince Harry announces that he's dating the unheard-of actress This One's Wife. In a matter of days, the following are registered. 8th of November, princessmeghanmarkle.com. Yeah. 30th of November 2016, duchessofsussex.com. 25th of May 2017, duchessmeghanmarkle.com. Already there was a cynical exploitation. It's interesting that at such an early stage that Duchess of Sussex was registered. Might it be that Harry had already made noises about, well, if we're married, we'll probably get titles, and that's what it's likely to be, even though that was some 16 months or so prior to when they actually got married. But the speed at which those domains were registered following the fact that she had got with Harry shows the instinctive response of this narcissist to seek that particular prime aim of the residual benefit. It then followed that there was the wedding on the 19th of May 2018, and her aspirations thereafter were clear as she buys the following domains, and she does so between the 23rd of May and the 24th of May. Markle2020.com, Markle2024.com, Markle2028.com, Markle2032.com, Markle2036.com, Markle2040.com. Clearly, political aspirations. Bear in mind that as a working member of the royal family at that point, and that she's residing in Britain, how on earth would she be involved in running in a political capacity in 2020 and thereafter? This is demonstrative of the fact that she saw that she had no affiliation to the royal family, that in actual fact she wanted to get in to then, like a burglar, take what she could and then depart. Of course, 2020 and 2024.com have proven to be useless, as the supposed political aspirations haven't come to bear, and I've explained in parts passim why that is. But her political ambitions in the United States were clear just 4 days after the wedding, which shows she had no intention of remaining in the United Kingdom, that she had no intention of being a working royal, that what she wanted was to be able to utilise the status that she had attained and become a celebrity. On the 15th of March 2019, SussexRoyal.com was registered. The 6th of May, Archie was purportedly born. And just 2 days later, the following were registered: Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor.com, PrinceArchie.com, DukeArchie.com, PrinceArchieHarrison.com. So there you are, supposedly enjoying the glow of new motherhood, and what's on your mind? Registering domain names in relation to your son. Once again, exhibiting the instinctive response that arises, not the maternal instincts to cherish the child, but, a child has arrived, I must go and register some domain names. Yeah, that's what every new mother does. There they are in the maternity ward. Darling, before you go, could you just ensure that for baby Jaden here, we go and register Jaden.com, or for little Chardonnay, bless her cotton socks, we register Chardonnay.com. It shows the warped priorities of this one's wife, and how the child is simply an object that is there to be exploited by her. The document also explains that Prince Harry and this one's wife embargoed all information about the birth and name of their baby in relation to Lilibet until Sunday the 6th of June 2021. In that time, domain names which had been purchased before the birth announcement were as follows: Way back in 2019, on the 27th of October, princesslily.com. 19th of February 2020, baronessofkilkeel.com. 19th of February 2020, baronofkilkeel.com. 19th of February 2020, the Baron and Baroness of Kilkeel.com. 1st of October 2020, dianamary.com. 8th of March 2021, dianamarymountbattenwindsor.com. Thus, there was already consideration years beforehand of utilising Lily as a name, and again you see the cynical exploitation in relation to securing the domain names appertaining to the titles. On the 17th of April 2021, the late Queen Elizabeth II placed the Lilibet note on Prince Philip's coffin. On the 19th of May 2021, Princess Beatrice announces the name Lily will be the name if the baby is a girl. On the 31st of May 2021, lilydiana.com was registered. 31st of May 2021, lilywindsor.com. 31st of May 2021, princesslilibet.com. On the 4th of June, Lilibet Diana is born. On the same day, lilibetwindsor.com, lilibetdianawindsor.com, lilibetdiana.com, and the day after, princesslilibetdiana.com are all registered. Remember, of course, Her Majesty the Queen did not give permission for the name Lilibet to be used, but this one's wife went ahead and used it anyway because she has no emotional empathy and a sense of entitlement. And here, this document that's pulled together demonstrates the cynical exploitation of this one's wife of children's names, of going against what she was instructed not to do, and that she's focused on these matters because all she cares about is herself. It shows her political aspirations, which so far have come to naught, but that she was manifesting those ambitions way back in 2018, just days after she got married, demonstrating very clearly with solid evidence that she had no interest in being a working royal. It shows repeatedly how the children are exploited in terms of seeing them as something that is to be merged, to be monetized, and that rather than focus on what really matters following the birth of the child, she immediately moves to the protection of the names through domain names. This just demonstrates once again the cynical nature of the narcissist, her entitled manner, and underpins what a thoroughly unpleasant, self-absorbed woman she is. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.